So
That's right.
this is the topic that we are going to be chatting about here today. It comes from our very own dear friend Cassie. I am Cassie, um, and her topic says this. I wanted to come to HeartSupport today and talk about something that really hurt me today. It might seem trivial, but it's been weighing me down. So, a bit of a backstory. Although high school and college, all through high school and college, I never felt good enough. I was never pretty, skinny, smart, or talented enough. I had so much pressure on me. People would praise me for perfect grades, and if I got a C, I was a disappointment. If I came in second, it wasn't good enough. I was reminded constantly of how bad my acne was, and my weight would be critiqued. I was told that no guy likes acne, or, quote, nobody wants a girl that's too fat. There was so much pressure on me that in college, when my depression and anxiety became too much, I snapped. I failed multiple classes, and after that happened, someone I loved told me the most hurtful thing anyone has ever said. They said it would have been better if you just kept cutting yourself when I failed my classes. Well, fast forward and I'm in school again. Last semester I took 4 classes, and they were just to ease myself back into school. And I did well. I got on the dean's list. I was very happy. But this person who said the hurtful thing makes people look at it when they come in the house. She praises me excessively in front of people for it. I keep having flashbacks of being young and feeling like I have to continue to be perfect, because if I'm not, that love will go away. If I fail or don't get on the dean's list again, then I've failed compared to last semester. And showing this dean's list paper is a reminder that I'm still in school, and I'm still in school because I almost killed myself and I had to leave. Showing this piece of paper is just a reminder of how much I've messed up. It's an accomplishment, but it's also a slap in the face. I act all confident and full of self-esteem, but in reality, all I see is an ugly, stupid failure. People don't understand why this upsets me, and it's hard to explain. I just wish that I could have been shown this love when I was severely depressed instead of treated like a disappointment. Sorry for complaining about this. I know this is probably so stupid. I'm sorry for wasting your time. You don't have to reply. Thank you for reading, though. You are awesome. I just needed to get this off my chest.
It's just tough. It's just tough to read,
Yeah,
to hear that kind of stuff, because it when you're getting picked on or you're getting bullied or you have that person that you care so much about and you feel like you're not perfect in their eyes, it's like
yeah,
such a tough blow. And it's, I want to hug her, I just want to tell her that everything's okay. And that, like I said before, other people's opinions don't matter. And you got to love yourself, and she should love herself. And yeah, I think we were
that's
talking
right.
about it earlier, like how people put labels to what beautiful is or pretty is or good looking
Right.
is or handsome is. And it's stupid, because everyone's born beautiful. Everyone's different. The fact that we're all different makes us unique and beautiful. And for one person to say that, oh, you look different, or you have acne, or that's so stupid. And people are just so mean all the time, and it's like, it bums me out. There's a lot of it just, I just want to hug her and hold her and tell her that, she's loved, and that it's okay to fail. Failure is
Yeah.
part of life. And you know, looking at that piece of paper, the dean's list, which is so awesome. And
Yeah, what an
if you don't
accomplishment.
make the dean's list next year, you know what? You made the dean's list this year, and you should be so proud of that.
That's right.
And and if you look at it back, if it bums you out, just it's okay to look back at your life and see the hard times and the bad times, but you gotta be proud of who you are now, and keep on working your butt off. And if you get a C, who cares? Just do you and enjoy life, and don't let people just be mean. I mean, let them be mean all they want. And I know this gets talked about a lot. 90% of the times, the people that talk down to you or treat you wrong is because they're dealing with their own issues too, and
Yeah,
they're
that's
not.
right.
They can't face their own issues, so they want to make someone else feel bad so that they don't feel as bad, which is,
Right.
you know,
It's a
it's one of
vicious
those
cycle.
things. You know, it is a vicious cycle, and like
Yeah.
bullies,
It's not fair.
even though bullies suck, the flip side of that is that they're probably dealing with stuff that they don't know how to address either, and that's why, yeah, and they feel horrible inside, and they're dealing with tons of stuff. So, you know, it's bullying sucks, and it's completely horrible and wrong. And at the same time, anytime I see a bully, you know, or hear someone bullying another person, I want to talk to that bully and see why they're,
Yeah.
and hopefully have them open up and hopefully make a change in their life too. And, you know,
That's
not
right.
saying that what they've done is okay, but like I said before, everyone messes up. Everyone has a past. Everyone's done things that weren't the best things in life. But, you know, how do you move forward? You know, and man, it's just a tough email. You know, I just want to like, Lola, I should bring my dog over to Cassie and just have her snuggle. Like, it's tough, but you know, Cassie, if you're out there listening, you know, like the boy said, and like this community is all about, you are loved, and you're not ugly, you know, you're beautiful, you know, and you're not a failure. You know, if anything, it's, I was telling the boys earlier, I love the story in the sense of anybody that's been through a tough time, you know, it's hard to hear, but you appreciate life so much more for your accomplishments and what you had to go through to get to where you're going, or to get to where you're at, you know. And I always look at things as a challenge, you know, like if I've gone through a rough time, it's challenging to me to make it better. And or if I see someone going through a rough time, it's a challenge to get them to feel good about themselves. And I love that. And you know, and that's what I love about HeartSupport, because it is a community where everyone has each other's backs, and you realize that you're not alone. So
yeah, you're feeling that way.
That's
that's
right.
the best way to spend the time, is try talking about your problems and getting it out there. You know?
Absolutely.
Because if you never talk about it, then how are you ever going to know that you're perfectly normal?
Well,
in the sense of like, everyone goes through it, you know, like you have to talk about these things. You have to, like, you can't hold it all in, you know. That's the worst thing you could ever do, is like hold in everything to yourself and try to, like, for the longest time, I tried to like think I was strong enough to deal with everything that I'd gone through. And it wasn't until I opened up about it that I realized that I need help. I need to talk about it. I need to let other people know what I went through so I can get perspective on things, you know.
Exactly. Yeah,
so it's definitely not a waste of time. It's definitely super productive, and I'm so glad that you shared that, and I'm so glad that my episode with HeartSupport is talking about, you know, what you were going through, you know. So that's awesome.